And speaking of the airport, we're going to continue our coverage of the Delta Airlines meltdown. More than 5,000 canceled flights over the course of 5 days and during the peak of the summer travel season.
People flying through Delta's home base here in Atlanta are being hit especially hard. Flight tracking site FlightAware reporting more than 200 cancellations at Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport today. All but 10 of them were Delta flights, not to mention more than 630 delays for Delta alone. Klein Peter.
Yeah, so we're seeing a ton of bags pretty much everywhere. Behind us, we've got bags, shoulder bags, roller bags, but the bags are by the hundreds down below us outside of these carousels, and they continue to arrive with the travelers nowhere in sight. This is what we've been seeing since this all unfolded this weekend, and you have a steady stream of customers as well lining up at the baggage claim area trying to locate their bag that may or may not be here in Atlanta.
I just found out that my bag is actually still in Las Vegas after 3 days.
The dominoes continue to fall in Atlanta tonight for Atlanta-based airline Delta.
This has been a major, expensive inconvenience.
All of this happening while the airline is now being investigated by the Department of Transportation for its customer service, with canceled flights exceeding 5,000 since a global tech outage happened Friday.
Some have been more prepared for this than others, and Delta was not amongst those.
The Department of Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg tweeting Tuesday morning that he and his office will ensure the airline is following the law and taking care of its passengers during continued disruptions. And while frustration continues to mount for many Delta customers we spoke to,
right now customer service is not at its best for Delta.
Some expressed understanding.
I didn't realize a lot of those people are volunteers. You cannot take it out on a volunteer.
Including former NBA superstar Charles Barkley.
I fly Delta 95% of the time, so that really sucks. They do a fabulous job most of the time.
And spoiler alert, if you watched our 5 o'clock in the news, Charles was actually missing his golf clubs. He did find them, but many travelers have not been so lucky tonight. Delta is still working on restoring operations 24/7. Guys?
Yeah, Brittany, those bags behind you certainly a testament to that. The meltdown has reportedly cost Delta $163 million and counting. And everyone wants to know what's going on behind the scenes. 11 Alive's Molly Oak live at the airport as well. Molly, you spoke with a Delta pilot and a cybersecurity expert to get some insight. So what did you learn here?
Yeah, getting a couple different versions of the insight going on behind the scenes, Jennifer. But in front of the scenes, I want to show you what the boards look like. For the last couple of days, we have seen cancellations and delays. The boards are looking a bit better tonight, but there is still some red on them. The Delta pilot did tell me, though, as things move through the week, it should keep getting better. Says he knows passengers are frustrated, and he says the flight crews share that frustration. Now he and that cybersecurity expert want some answers from the airline. Keeping things moving amidst the cancellations.
We're trying to find a way through it. Delta pilots are volunteering on their days off to pick up extra flying so that we can recover the operation.
That's the determination Delta Captain Darren Hartman has while the company works through what he calls a crisis. Cybersecurity researcher Andy Green agrees, calling it a nightmare.
This is not a CrowdStrike issue. This is an issue now where their systems are up and running, but the software that they use on a daily basis to handle crew scheduling is not playing nicely.
Hartman says that software provides crucial information.
You know where the crew is, their rested state, when they can be legal to fly again.
And once the delays and cancellations started rolling in after the issue started,
they've got to scramble and try and find a replacement crew, and it's a cascading failure right then and there.
Leaving both with questions for the company.
Why is their software so problematic right now? I get that the pipeline of moving people around, that's a complex task, and this is a complex piece of software without a doubt, but the fact that it's not functioning properly, which is what Delta's CEO said, that's what I've got concerns about right now.
Why haven't you invested in the forward-facing technology for employees? This is very important because whether it's communication, tracking, or just the interaction between the crews on a daily basis with information that they need to operate an aircraft, it just needs to be better.
Hoping Delta will fix a delayed investment. Now, the pilot says he and other pilots are looking forward to sitting down with the company, trying to work through the issues and talking through some solutions once all of this is all fixed. Reporting live at Hartsville-Jackson, Molly Oak, 11 Alive News.
And hopefully they can figure this out before the next travel rush. Thanks a lot, Molly. With the issues at the airports is expected to continue, it's a good idea for you, the traveler, to be prepared for your next trip. 11 Alive, Teresa Bowles, live in Midtown. Now, Teresa, you spoke to a travel agent to try to get some advice. So what should Delta customers be doing right now?
Well, Ron, all the advice you would have needed was a few minutes away, as many travel experts were in town for a business conference at the World Congress Center, and their advice, as tough as it sounds, is just to be patient. From sleeping at the airport to digging through baggage claims, for hours, travelers have been dealing with frustrations for nearly 5 days. And if you've been waiting for answers, most of them, including compensation, are going to have to come from your airline.
They will probably also get a alternate email from Delta giving them other options.
And you can expect the hold times to be extensive. Kathy Bedell is the Senior Vice President at BCD Travel. She says for the travelers hoping that their upcoming flights aren't delayed, here's step one.
Before they even leave their home, they should reconfirm their flight through the Delta app or whatever airline that they're traveling on.
Do that a few hours before you leave for the airport. If you're already stuck there and don't have time to wait, try to get a rental car or a ride share to a bus or train station, any mode of transportation you can get to.
But if they have an urgent need and they have to be somewhere, then do what you have to do your business.
Bedell says what you don't want to do is let frustration take over. It's easier said than done, but working this out will take time. So the key is patience.
Wait it out, because I feel fairly confident that things are going to settle down.
Delta Airlines also tweeted that some meals, hotel expenses, as well as your ground transportation could be eligible for reimbursement. If you want more information on that, we have it linked on 11alive.com. Live in Atlanta, Teresa Bowles, 11 Alive News.
All right, Teresa, thanks a lot. By the way, just like Teresa pointed out, for more information about vouchers and waivers or delays and cancellations, you can also text the word delays to the phone number on your screen, 404-885-7600, and we will send you the links directly to your phone with our live up-to-the-minute coverage.